Hey, welcome to Outsmart Your Guitar. Glad you could join us. Today, we're on the third lesson in the Dorian mode, and we're going to be focusing on the third position of the scale, the Mixolydian form. So, let's just get right to it, and be sure to like and subscribe to Outsmart Your Guitar along the way. Let's just jump in as we have been with each position. We're in the third position, the Mixolydian form. Now, you'll notice you start with your second finger on the 8th fret on the 6th string. And we're pretty much one finger, one fret until we have to make a shift moving from the 3rd to the 2nd string. All right, let's walk you through all of that. Starting on the 8th fret of the 6th string with your 2nd finger, 10th fret with your 4th finger, 5th string, 7th fret, 1st finger, 2nd finger at 8, 4th finger at 10, and you'll notice that's a root, so you tap it. This anchors you in the key and the scale. Go to the 4th string with your 1st finger at 7, 2nd finger at 8, 4th finger at 10, 3rd string at 7 with your 1st finger, 3rd finger at 9, 4th finger at 10. Now here's where you make the shift to the 2nd string, moving up 1 fret with your 1st finger to the 8th fret on the 2nd string, 3rd finger at 10, 4th finger at 11, 1st finger at 8 on the 1st string. Now, because you're playing the D on the 10th fret on the 6th string, you can play the D on the 1st string at 10. Okay? Oops, a little extra hair there. And there it is. Now, descending is exactly backwards, and you can start with the C or the D at the 8th or the 10th fret, and just go backwards. Same fingering. Tap your root. Make the shift on the 3rd string to the 10th fret with your 4th finger. Tap your root. Okay, so it's something like this. So practice that up and back, and when you're ready to finish, come back up and resolve on a root. This keeps you grounded in the Dorian mode, in the key of G, and you also, by tapping the roots, know the location of your roots, because those are like places that you can go if you get lost. If you know where your roots are, you can start over again playing your lead bits, right? Okay, so spend a few minutes, run this up and back, up and back. Bring in your looper now and record the G minor vamp. Just like before, play this 3rd position up and back, getting your fingers comfortable with the Mixolydian form and the shift between the 3rd and the 2nd string, both ascending and descending, and remember to tap your roots. Here's what you're going for. Just like that. And do this for a couple of minutes. Really get settled into this so that you are very comfortable with what your fingers are expected to understand how to do. 2 to 3 minutes, up and back, and always resolve to a root when you're finished. Let's have some fun now by playing something melodic over the G minor vamp. Now, you can, as we have stressed earlier, use the pentatonic minor as your starting point. So the third position pentatonic minor that would be your core starting point. Then you can add the color tones. To the pentatonic minor to give the Dorian quality its full weight in playing. All right, so bend strings, jump around, play angular, play abstract, play whatever, but stay put in the third position. Don't wander below, don't wander above. Mine this position for everything it has to offer. So you might come up with something along these lines. 2, 4. Just enjoy the process. Don't worry about playing bad notes. You're going to do that. You heard me play a couple of weird things here, and it happens because you're improvising, learning the position, and playing around with different ideas. And you never know, some of those clams may be brilliant gems that you want to polish later on, right? So spend 5-10 minutes playing this position and mining it for all it's worth. Figure out all the different kinds of things you can do here, where you can bend strings, etc., right? Just remember, don't go below or above. Stay put strictly in this position and figure out all the things it has that are hidden in plain sight. All right, there you have it, the Mixolydian form, the third position of the Dorian mode. Now, I encourage you, really explore this position. When you first learn a position of a scale, you really don't quite see the things that there are that you can do in that position. So you want to stay on this and really explore it and mine it for all it's worth to discover those hidden things that you didn't see when you first learned that position of the scale. This is why I talk about mining it for all it's worth. Don't just hang out for a few minutes. Really dig into it and then come back and revisit it with a fresh mind, knowing, okay, I can do this. What else can I do? And when you do that with any scale in all 5 positions of the scale, you will have a huge potential sitting in front of you that you get to take advantage of when it comes time for you to take your solo. All right, that'll do for this lesson. Part 4 is coming up, so stay tuned and you take care of yourself, and we'll see you when the next lesson's up and running.